Hello everyone, welcome to ACE online class, and this is Narendra, and today we will discuss the problems on average. You know that from average one question comes, but every question is important for the examination point of view. Let us begin here. The very first question on your board is this. Okay. While you are reading the question, let me open in my mobile so that I can see your comments. Okay, and here is online. Okay, fine. The title written here is the average and problem on ages, but let us take some average question, and this is the average question. So, all my friends who have joined, very good evening to all of you, and let us begin here. So, I will read the question first, and then I will give 30 seconds for you and see that one question comes, and that is an important every question you know, every marks. The average of the marks of class of 36 students in the exam is 68. So, if the marks of 3 students were misread as 32, 45 and 56 in place of the actual marks of 56, 69 and 80 respectively, then what would be the correct average? This is a very commonly asked question, my friends. So, I thought I must discuss this. So, I will give very good evening. Oh my God, Appal Naidu is there on the board, and he answered it. And he says 70. It is very easy question for Appal Naidu, because the Appal Naidu is very efficient and very good in quantitative aptitude. I did not know about his ability in reasoning and English, but as far I take the quantitative aptitude, Appal Naidu is very good, very fast, very accurate. Okay. So, I even did not give the 30 seconds for you, but you answer the question. So, Appal Naidu, I will check your answer. In the meantime, let me see that how you are able to answer the question so fast, because if I have to answer the question, what I need to do is take that difference here, what misread as 32 plus 45, and that comes 77, 77 and 50, that comes 127 plus 6, 133. So, by mistake it is taken as 133 in place of what is the correct number? 56 plus 60 is 116, 116 plus 9, 125, 125, 205. So, in place of 205, by mistake it is taken 133. So, what I need to take out, that is take out the 133 and replace it by 205. So, how much more amount it goes? So, 205 minus 133, I can see this is 67 plus 5, that comes 72. So, 72, the total will increase. So, average will increase by how much? 36 students are there, 72 divided by 36, that is the average will increase by 2. Therefore, the initial average is 68. So, my present average will be 68 plus 2, which is 70. I hope the Appal Naidu must have done in the same way. Student, very good evening Mr. Student. So, he is also correctly answered the question, option I think yeah, that is right. The next question on the board is this. So, please be on the class till the last question, you will learn a lot. or you will come the revision. The last 4-5 questions are very important, where I give the alternate method which you can make the difference from your competitor. So, here allow me to read it. Appalnaidu, please be on the line. So is Mr. Student. The average age of 8 men increased by 2 years when 2 of them, whose age 21 and 23, are replaced by 2 new men. The average age of 2 new men is. So, you know this kind of question comes in the examination and your 30 seconds starts now, and I know I do not know whether Appalnaidu need 30 seconds or not. Student, you have already answered the question, my dear friend, you have already answered the question, but is it right? Is it right? Appalnaidu is also saying 22, that is option choice 2. Okay. What is happening? The average is okay. Both of you so fastly answer the question. It is a practice for you, because you already know how to answer these questions, right. So, it is good that you keep doing the practice again and again. Your speed in the examination will automatically increase. So, if the average is increased by 2, that means the total is increased by 8 into 2, that is 16. The total is increased by 16 when 21 and 23 is replaced. So, that the total of the new 2 men will be 21 plus 23, that comes 44, 44 plus 16, and that comes 60, and when 60 divided by 2, so I am getting the average of the 2 new men is 30. How did you get 22? I am getting 30. How both of you got 22? Student, you are very good. I think the first time you are joining in my class, you are very much welcome, my dear brother. But I am getting 30. Look at this one, the average is increased by 2. That means the new man who came, the total is increased by 8 into 2, that is 16. So, how much is out? The out is 44, and additional extra increase is how much? So, 8 into 2, average increase by 2, that is 16. So, that means the total of the new people who came is 60, which is divided by 30, it is 2. Do you agree? Either student or Appalnaidu, those who answer the question 22. Do you agree, my dear friend? So, I am just waiting for your response, because both of you have said 22. Is there any different way you are understanding the question? Any one of you, student or Appalnaidu, can you please respond? Is that okay? Yeah, that is right. Thank you for your response, Appalnaidu. Thank you. Yeah, student, thank you. So, it should be 30, and hope the question is clear. I am moving on to the next question, and the next question on your board is this. I even didn't give you, I went back. Okay. Now, option 4, 30. Now, this is the question, and please give me time to read the question. The average of a certain number of observations, certain number, I do not know what that number is, certain number of observation is 40. When 2 observation 27 and 42 are replaced by 84 and 36, the average is increased by 3. Now, find the number of observation, find the number of observation, right, my dear friend. So, you know that these are the very frequently asked question. I am giving 30 seconds for you. So, those who are watching, please answer the question. So, in the process your speed will increase. If you already know, your speed will increase. If you do not know, then what happens? You are knowing the process of solution. Okay. Come on, your 30 second is over. And I just want it at your end also the 30 second is over. Come on. And student, I do not know what his real name is, but as he mentioned the student, I call you student. Student said 17 and Appalnaidu said 21. So, there is a fight between these two talented student. Let us see that whether it is 17 or 21. 17 means option 4, 21 means option 2. So, it is option 4, 17. I think somewhere Appalnaidu has missed it. The answer is 17. Student, you have done well. You have done well. What is the best way to answer this question? So, what is the change in the total? The change in the total is, I can see that this is 90, 120. So, 120, I am sorry, we usually do not write with red. So, 120 and it is replaced by these two. So, that is 27 and 42 and that comes 27, 67, 69. So, minus 69, this is 69. Okay. So, what it comes 51? So, yes, this is 51, right. The best way to answer this question is the total is increased by 51 and it is mentioned that the average is increased by 3. Average is increased by 3. Total increase divided by average increase, you will get the number. Total by average is number. You know the total by average is equal to number. So, total increase divided by average increase is number. Appalnaidu, you said 21. So, let me check that this is 51 and the average increase is by 3. So, I am getting 17. What Mr. Student has got it. Mr. Student, have you done in the same method, sir? Appalnaidu has corrected it. That is good. That is good. So, it is as simple as this. Now, I hope everyone must have done in the same manner. I am moving on to the next question and the next question on your board is this. Okay. So, other people who are observing, you can see that how with easy method we are solving the question. If I go with the general method, it will take long time. Okay. Now, the next question is this. A team of 8 students with an average weight of 70 kg is combined with a team of 4 students with an average weight of 64 kg. Okay. If 4 students with an average weight of 60 kg leaves the combined team, that means here it is for 8 student and 4 student. So, the total is combined 12, out of which the 4 students leaves whose average is 60, then find the new average. You can do with the conventional method or I can give you the different way to answer this particular question. Come on my dear friends. Now, your 30 seconds starts now. Come on, how to answer the question? Anyone answered it? Okay. The time matters. My friends must be knowing that here the time matters. I can see that 4 seconds. Yes, anyone answering the question? What will be the new average? 72. Is it correct, student? Let me wait for the applied answer, and then we can move on. $72. Okay, fine. Let's see what is happening over here. Is the old average is 70, 7, 8, 56. So I am getting 560. 560. Okay, and what is the average of this 4? So 64 into 4, and that comes 4, 4, 16, carry 1, and 4, 6, 24 and 25. So I get these two parts. The combined average is nothing but divided by 12. So the sum over here, I notice that this is 6 and this is 11, carry 1, and 816 divided by 12, and that comes 68. That comes 68. Now, what about these 4 people who lives and their average is 60? Okay. Now, here the new average, I am just writing n and average. You might have done with the different method. Look at this one. This is 68 for how many people? There are 4 students. So, which is equal to the old average, the combined average, and the combined average is 68. So, I am writing over here, this is 68 plus, that is 68 is the average, and those who are living is 4 people are living, their average is 60. So, 68 minus 60, that comes 8, and that will be this what the living group, right. So, here I get those who are living is less than 68. So, the remaining average will increase. So, that is 68 minus 60, that is 8 by how many people? 4, total 8 into, if the average is 8 more, then the total will be how much more? The 4 people are there here whose average is less than 8, the remaining will be more. So, therefore, 8 into 4, so nicely you did it, that is 68 plus will it be 8? Will this be 8? No. What is the total number of student? 8. So, I need to find out the overall average. So, the overall average, this is 8, and you nicely said that this is 4, 68 plus 4, 72. Well done, my dear friends. So, anywhere 72 is there? No. So, option choice has to be none of this. 72. Yeah, that is right. So, student, you have done well, my dear friend. I did the different approach. Okay, right student, it is okay. So, first I need to find out what is the average, 68. Now, the people who left is less than 68. So, the remaining people will be more. So, how much more? So, this is 8 into 4, 4 student have left, 4 student have left. So, that means 8 into 4, that is the total, and divided by I need to find out the overall average. So, divided by 8, that comes 82 plus 68 plus 4, 72. Okay, fine, but you answered very quickly. That's good, my dear friend, that's good. So, I am moving on to the next question, and the next question on your board, it is not option 4, by mistake it is written here, it is none of this. Moving on to the next one, which is this. Now, look at this question. What it says, the average weight of 45 student in a class is 52. 5 of them whose average weight is 48 kg leaves the class, and another 5 students whose average is 54 joins the class. Very clear, you can do it with multiplication because the numbers are easy. Now, what is the new average weight of the class? New average weight of the class. Okay. So, your time starts now. Your time starts now. Okay, no issue, Mr. Student, you have done very fast and very accurate. So is Appal Naidu. So is Appal Naidu. So, we have to keep in touch with all the chapters. You know, from time and work also we get one question, maximum of 2 questions. The same way from average also we get one question. So, we should be not only answering the question, but we should answer the question faster than my competitor. So, that is what I am looking for. So, I think 52.67, you think. Student, you are saying you think. Okay. That is whose average is 54, and here those who joined is 54, those who left is 48, and the difference is 6. Okay. I will show you the method, Mr. Student, Appal Naidu. You will find that the method will be much easier than what you did. 52.67, option 1. You are very good, Mr. Student. You are really very good. You are answering the question so quickly and correctly. Let me check if Mr. Student is correct or not. He says option 1, and that is right, option 1. So, what is the best way to answer this question, Mr. Student? I do not know which method you applied it, but I noticed that the people who are joining is 54 and left their average is 48. That means how much is the difference? The difference is 6. So, 6 into in both the cases the number is same, 6 into 5. Now, it will affect for how many numbers? It will affect for 45 numbers. So, divided by 45, I am getting this is 2 by 3. So, 2 by that is right, 2 by 3, and 2 by 3 you know that is nothing but 0.67. That means what will happen, Mr. Student, that the average will increase by whatever the average previous was, will increase by 0.67. So, my previous average was 52, my new average will be 52 plus 0.67, which is nothing but 52.67. You correctly answer the question, my friend. In a very limited time, you answer the question, and that too 100% correct. Appal Naidu, if you are there on the board, is this clear, my friend? With a minimum writing, we are trying to solve the question. This what the change in the average is increased, therefore, the old average plus whatever the increase effect, that is 0.67. Okay, fine. I am moving on to the next question, and the next question on your board is this. So, if you know the right method, the average questions will be very, very easy. Now, the average of 11 members is 10.8. Now, the average of the first 6 numbers, 11 numbers are there, first 6 numbers is 10.4, and the last 6 numbers, this is last 6 number, this is first 6 number, the last 6 number average is 11.5. Now, find out the middle number. You know that this type of question frequently asked, irrespective of RRB, SSC or banking exam. So, thank you student, you are really good, my brother, you are really good. Now, your 30 seconds starts for this question. Come on. It is a practice, consider it, that is you are simply practicing it. Because I understand that you know the correct approach, but still I am doing with a slightly different method. Okay. Now, I can see once again the student has answered the question and 12.6. So, 30 second is over. Is 12.6 is the answer? 12.6, is it option 2? Let me check that. Yes, that is right. You are very clear so far this chapter is concerned. So, what you understand over here, or what we understand over here, those who left their average is 10.5, and the first 6 and the last 6 is 11.5. So, the first 6 is how much more than the last 6? 11.5, this is 10.8. So, 10.8 minus 10.4, that comes 0.4, right my friends, 0.4 into how many numbers are there? 6 numbers are there. So, that means 6 4, that is 24, 2.4. And what about the last 6? See the method I am applying. The last 6, so that is 11.5, and this is less than 10.5. So, this is minus, this is minus. The last 6, this is more than the overall average. So, how much more? That is 0.7 more, not 0.7, 1.3. It is why I am going for 1.3, that is 0.7, am I right? The difference is that is right, 3 and why I get confused, 115 minus 108, that comes 7. So, this is 0.7 and how many numbers are there here? 6 numbers are there. So, 6, and this average is more than the base average, my reference average. So, how much more? That is 6, 7 is 42, 4.2 more. So, what is the overall effect? The overall effect is 4.2 minus 2.4. So, if I take out 2.2, that is 2, and another 2, that comes 1.8. Am I right over here? 1.8. This is decreased by 2.4 and this is increased by 4.2. So, the difference is 12, 1.2, 7642. Up to this it is right, and what will be my new average? So, the effect on the average is that is 4.2 minus 2.7, that 4.2 minus 2.4, and that comes 1.7. Am I right? 1.7. So, my sixth number will be 1.7 more than the overall average. So, what is my overall average? 10.8. So, anyone answer the question? 12.6, you are right, Mr. Student. Sixth number will be the reference average plus the adjustment. So, that comes 10.8 plus 1.7, that is nothing but 12.5. 12.5 or 12.6? I am getting 12.5, you are getting 12.5. Am I making any mistake over here? This is 8. This is 12 minus 4, which is 8. I made the small mistake over here. So, this will be 8. This will be 8. So, the base average or the reference average plus the adjustment, and that comes 12.6. Mr. Student, a big clap for you. Well done. Have you followed the same method? Can you please clarify that? Have you followed the same method, the method I discussed here, or any different method? I am just waiting for your response, my dear friend. Yes, okay. That means you know how to respond the questions like this. The next question on your board, yeah, that's right, that's right. So, you know the short approach, that's very good. The next question on your board is this. Here is the next question, and allow me to read the question here. The average temperature for the first 4 days, I am giving the similar type of one more question. So, first 4 days is 40.2 centimeter 2 C, and the last 4 is 41.30. So, first 4 and the last 4 of a week. Week is having the 7 days. That means the middle number, 4th day, is the intersection in both. Now, the whole week average temperature is given, similar to the previous one. Now, you need to find out what is the 4th day average. So, I am sure you will be able to answer the question. Your 30 seconds starts now. So, on your board I can see 18 second. Okay, there is only a 7-second gap. Over 41.8, the once more the student has said 41.8 and 41.8, where is that? Option choice 4. Let me check that. Yeah, that's right. So, you might have done the same thing over here as we did it in the previous question. This is what the overall average, and this is the first 4 days average, which is less than the overall average. How much less? That is 0.4, 0.4 into, for how many days? That is for first 4 days. So, that comes 1.6, this is less. And the second one, when I compare this, then you find that this is 41.30, the last 4 days, and whereas my overall average is 40.6. So, the difference is how much is the difference? That is 7, 0.7. So, here that is 0.7 into 4, and that comes 7, 4, 28. So, 2.8. So, this is more. Then the overall adjustment is 28 minus 16, which is 12. So, right, 1.2 more than the base average, than the reference average. And what is my reference average? 40.6. So, let us conclude this. 40.6 plus 1.2, that comes 41.8. So, beautifully answer the question. So, correctly answer the question. So, fast you answer the question. Well done. Now, my next question on the board is this. Look at this. There will be some or the other advantage, my dear friend. You are not wasting your time. You are sitting and practicing it. You know that, Narendra, I know all these questions, but it is a revision for you. Okay, come on. So, the average rainfall on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is 420.5, and the average of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday is 440.5. So, if the ratio of the rainfall of Monday and Friday is 20:21, find the rainfalls of both Monday and Friday. Hope I am not coming in between the option. The question must be clear. These are the very commonly asked question, my friend, and I am very happy to see that student is beautifully answering the question. Now, your time starts now. Oh my God. Okay, it was the answer for previous question, 41.8. All the question till now you have answered, and all answers are correct. All answers are correct. Let me see how many of my friends can answer this question. I will tell you the easiest way to answer the question. Everyone will answer the question in the examination. More than 80% of the competitor will answer the question. But I have to save the time by answering this question faster, so that I can attempt more number of questions in the exam. Okay, 20.21. That is 1600 and 1680. What a clarity you have, what a clarity. Student, you are very good so far. This chapter is concerned. Tomorrow again my class will be there from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Please join. And press the bell icon, subscribe, press the bell icon, so that you get the notification, all my friends. And now I am going to verify that 8 multiple. So, 1600 and 1680, where is that? Option 4. Let me check option 4. you are right. In none of the question you you were not wrong, all the questions you were right, and you have taken the minimum possible time. That means you know the short approach, or your speed of calculation is very good. Okay. Let me see that this is what is common over here. Can you notice that here the Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is common here. What is not common here is here we have Monday and here we have Friday, and I can see that this average 440.5 is greater than 420. That means the Friday temperature is more than Monday temperature. Okay. So, what I will do is Friday minus Monday, Friday minus Monday, how much average more? That is 440.5 and 420.5. So, the difference is 20. So, the average is 20 more, then the total will be how much more? So, this is of 4 days. So, into 4. So, I am getting directly 80, that is the Friday minus Monday. So, Friday is 20 parts. Look at this one. The Friday is 20, Monday is 20 parts. This is Monday, and the Friday is 21 parts. How many parts difference? 1 part difference. How much value difference? 80. That means 1 part is equal to 80. Then what is the average of Monday? 20 parts, and the 20 parts will be 1600. And what is the value of 21 parts? 21 parts is equal to 21 into 80, that comes 1680. Well done, Mr. Student. Well done, sir. So, that is good. Your answer is correct. That is 1600 and 1680. Hemant, why 4 times? That is right, Mr. Hemant. You can see that this is the average. For how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4 days. This is the average. For how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days. So, this is average. What is the difference of average? The difference of average is 20. What is the difference of total? So, average into number. Total is nothing but average into number. So, this is the average. Average is 20 more. This average is 20 more. So, how much is total more? So, that is the number of days. So, the number of days are 4, therefore, into 4. Hope you are understanding my friend Deepak. Okay, 4 days, that is right. Prince, after long time. So, option 3. No, my friend, I am getting the option 4, that is 80 is the difference, and the ratio of the Monday to Friday is 20:21. That means the Friday is more than Monday. That is the reason I wrote Friday minus Monday, and that is 440 minus 220. That comes 20. That is the average. What is the total more? What is the value? So, as for 4 days, so into 4, I get the total 80, and that represents how many part? 21 minus 20, that is 1 part. So, 1 part is equal to 80. Then what is 20 part? 20 part is equal to 1600, 21 part is equal to 1680. What student has done correctly? It's okay, Prince? Okay, fine. So, I am moving on to the next question here, and your next question is this. Your next question is this. Let me read read out, and I will give 30 seconds for you to answer it. Now, a school has 3 sections of chemistry of class 10, that is 40, 35 and 50 students, that is the number of students. Now, this is the question of weighted average. The mean marks obtained in chemistry in the test is 50, 60 and 55 respectively. That means, the in a section where 40 students are there, the average is 50. In a section where 35 students are there, the average is 60. In the section where 50 students are there, the average is 55. So, without going with the complete calculation, here I use the easy number, but in the exam they may give the bigger number. So, I will show you the easy method. So, what is the overall average of the marks? Come on my dear friends, I am sure you must be able to answer the question. I give 30 seconds for you. Just come and practice. It is a free classes. Come and practice. You will get the healthy questions, which is directly connected with the exam, and you will get the best method to answer the questions. You call it shortcut or best method, whatever you name it. Oh, student, you are so good. You answer the question saying 54.8. 30 seconds is over at my place. So, 54.8. Oh my God. Oh, what a calculation, what a calculation. Can I show you the easier way? If these are 48, 428 and this is 332, this is 289, this is 430. So, in this case the method which I will explain will be much easier for you, but I really appreciate and thanks that you are so talented. So, moving to the answer verification, that is 54.8. Let me check 54.8. Option 1 is the correct answer? Yes, option 1 is the correct answer. Now, what is the easiest way to answer the question? So, out of these 3 average 50, 60 and 55, choose the middle number, middle number, not the least, not the highest, middle number, because some value will come in minus, some value will come in plus. If you are taking the middle number, so the lower number you are getting minus, higher number you are getting plus. So, these two will get a cancel and you are getting the smaller number. That is the reason I will prefer to take this as my base average or reference average 55. So, this is my reference average is 55. I am just noting down, putting a small star over here, that is a reference one. Now, when I look at the first average, this is less than this average. How much less? The reference average is 55, whereas this average is 50, that means 5 less. So, 5 less for how many numbers? 40 numbers. Average is 5 less, but how many numbers are there? 40. So, into 40, that comes 200. This is 200 less, I am just putting minus over here. Now, this is 55 and this is 60. So, my reference average is 55. When I compare with a reference average, this is 60, which is 5 more. So, 5 more for how many numbers? For the last number is 50, for 50 numbers. So, what is the total more? The total more will be 250 more. Overall, when we compare, this is 50 more. right my friends. So, what will be my the overall average? Will it be 50 more? Okay, how many numbers are there? 5 more, 50 student. Okay, so I got this one as am I making any mistake here? Second number is 35. I made a mistake of taking 60 for for 50, because already we have taken for this 35, which is 55 is the base average. So, now I need to take this 50 over here, 55 is the base average. So, that is the last one for 50. So, this is 5 more and this is for 35 numbers, 35 numbers. By mistake I wrote it as 50 here. This is 5 more for 35 numbers. So, what I need to do here is, I am sorry for the mistake. So, what I need to do over here is 35, not 35, yeah, number is 35. This is 60 more, that means 5 more than the base average or reference average. So, 5 more for how many numbers? 35 numbers. So, 5 into 35 and that gives us 175. This is 175 more. So, overall when you compare, this is 25 less minus 25 and this 25 will be spread among how many numbers? When you are combining the all, then this is 40 plus 35, 75, 75 plus 50, 125. So, the average is 25 less for how many numbers? 125 numbers. So, what will be the average divided by number? So, the effective average is minus 1 by 5, which is 0.2. So, what is the effect on the base average, reference average? It will reduce by 0.2. What is my reference average? The reference average is 55. So, what should be my new overall average? The overall average should be 55 minus 0.2, which is 49.8. That is what my friend has answered the question, 44.8. Okay. How is it 44.8? No, it should be 55 minus 0.2, which is 54.8. This is your answer. Any doubt you can ask me. You just put the doubt in the comment, so I will respond to it. This is the best way, the shortest way, least writing for answering the question. If you practice some of the questions, you automatically will switch over to this methods, my dear friend. So, Aman sir, ho gaya. So, this is 54.8, anywhere answer is there. So, option 1, let me check, option 1 is there, that is 54.8. Now, I would like to see that the answer is correct, 54.8, yes. But what student have done is, you have multiplied this 40 into 50 plus 35 into 60 plus 50 into 55 divided by 100, divided by 100 and 1 minute 125. But if the number is complicated, this method will be best method. Choose the reference average and take the difference. So, here it is 5 less, 5 into 40, that is 200 less, and here it is how much more than the reference average. this is 5 more, 5 into 35, that is 75. So, overall how much more? The total is minus 25, 25 less. So, how much average will affect? Minus 25 divided by sum of all the number which you have already written, that is 600 and 125. That is how it is the easiest way. The adjustment is minus 2, because here minus 25. So, the my base average or the reference average minus 0.2. Well done, my dear friend, and I think the Aman sir is waiting. The next class is of current affairs, general awareness, or you can call it general study, which is very useful for RRB and SSC, all the examinations, even sometimes in banking exam too. So, I will conclude the class over here, and I really appreciate Mr. Student, you have rocked today. You have done all the questions correctly, except one question, that ignore it, and in a very reasonable time. And I thanks all the people who have joined and who will be watching in the future. With this, thank you very much and wish you all the best to all of you. Prince, thank you.